And welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. That's right. All right, so as you can see, here I got to start running if I'm going to try to do this. It's like cold, but the sun's out. Weird. All right. So Helsin is the new concept and my new identity. That's right. And you should be able to figure it out. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's what I really do. So, yeah. And it'll match with the Batman thing and all that because it's a part of it. It's going to work. Trust me. Coolest logo in the game in existence. Tell me when I'm lying. But, yeah, like I said, either way, regardless, we're getting on the right track. You know, everybody else is making mistakes, just like I predicted, just like I thought. Ah. Ah. It's all real, buddy. It's all real. You're gonna go, dude. Okay. So, like I said, that is my new identity, Helsin. And like I said, all the Batman stuff will go along with it. We're gonna still use it, right? But I don't need, any of that to do what I do, man. So folks gotta understand. And when it's just me, I'm a lot quicker. You feel me? But man, this stuff is hilarious. Just watching it all unfold. It's just epic. Super epic. But like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward and doing what we do. All right. You already know about this. And that's the thing, like I said, the training is on another level, man. Way beyond folks' comprehension. Trust me. No, it's not happening. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Nope. Nope. We're not doing that. Nope. There you go. Nope. Yeah. We ain't doing that. See what I'm talking about? Like I said, this system caters to entitlement. You understand? Folks want to act and pretend. The only man who runs everything is me. The only boss is me. And it's clear as day. So again, where's my money? Huh? You understand? This will never stop. Ever. We don't stop. You understand? Helsin keeps coming. Keeps going full speed. Right? Keeps on bouncing back. And just that simple. Right? We're taking this to a whole new level. Right? Other folks, not so much. Yeah. Right. Okay. Trying to think what I really want to do right now. Kind of difficult to decide. But like I said, you just got to understand it's all real over here, homie. Always has been and always will be. Nothing's changed. This is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, all you folks can pay me. You can help me along the way, right? You can contribute to what I'm doing. It's just that simple. And that's what folks should be doing, helping me to accomplish everything I set out to accomplish and do what I need to do here. Going, and it's just that simple. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You know, I don't know, man. I think today I might just have to try to train again. I'm wearing like a flannel shirt or whatever. I'm gonna have to just do it in this. I was gonna try to go over here, but what's the point? And I'm kind of behind on time, so we'll just probably train. So that's the thing. I got all viable options available to me every day, man. These folks and their feelings. I'm doing well. I'm all right. You know what I mean? And that's amazing that just that little amount of money, just a little bit of coming up, is so important. Wow. Crazy, man. It's kind of odd how, folks are losing it more now than when I had over $300,000 in the bank. Why? Because I'm in alignment. Because I know my purpose. So I'm saying, I had all the money. It was cool. And I was recording, doing albums and music. It was awesome. Honestly, it was real fun. Yeah. I don't know what's in my shoe. But I wasn't in alignment quite yet. Well, not to this extent. I knew who I was. I knew what I was doing. But I don't know. It was still not, I didn't know completely my purpose, I knew I had a bigger purpose. I would train and, kind of same stuff down here, like pretty much anywhere I go, I do the same stuff, exercise a lot, train. That's what you got to do. That's what it takes. You know what I mean? These folks don't know nothing about it. None of them. But yeah, like I said, today I just want to probably just get in a training session, do what I need to do. Like I said, anyone, men, women, we need clients. We need clients, man. Anybody, $50 for a 30-minute session, $100 for an hour, be the best training ever. Like I said, I've set already almost 440 world records or something. It ain't nothing, all tangible, on camera. Like, what? There's no such thing as outside validation. You validate yourself by just proving your point. That's like how silly it sounds. Like, what? Do I have to go ask permission for everything and ask for validation from a society that can't get anything right in the first place? Like, what? Like, talk about companies that all they do is lie and, it's all they do. Like, they don't make any real money. Everything is off of other people's money. And everybody knows it. So, man, just is what it is, homie. Real talk. It just is what it is. I don't know how this shirt is going to go for this working out, but I have to try it. I'll work out in anything. But yeah, like I said, we got folks and their feelings, right? But that is my new identity, and that is what you refer to me as, Helsin. Yep. You know exactly what it is. You understand? So, like I said, you'll see all the other elements are going to be a part of it. Just is what it is, man. It's 100% real, 100% official tissue. Folks can't come close. Folks can't even compare. You know what I mean? Real talk. Nobody. They never have been able to. Man, I'm still sore, but hopefully I'll be all right. But Like I said, me personally, I don't get it. It just goes to show this society and how odd it is. I mean, like I said, I'm just a real man. You know what I mean? It's the new age, man. I mean, like I said, where are all the women at? Like, this is society, right? It's a society. I'm a real man. It's a man's world. Where are all the women at? Where's any support whatsoever? Non existent. So, what are they on? What are they doing with their time? Like, I care less. I'm doing me. You understand? I don't need anyone or anything to do what I do. Feel me? So, like I said, just kind of odd, don't you think? I mean, like, if things were normal, should trust me. Back in the day, it was totally different. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. If I was out there in like Georgia or something, I can guarantee even out there it'd probably be a little different. But then again, I don't know because this new age is just odd. You know, everything is backwards. It's just very odd. But other than that, um, the downloads and the readings need to just move forward, man. You know, um, we've been moved forward a long time ago, and we continue to move forward. It's just that simple, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we got to talk about what I've actually spent time doing. We got to talk about what I've actually focused on, what actually matters, right? Like, I spent a lot of time focusing on this and what I'm trying to do, and it's all paying off. Somebody's waving. That might be a woman right there. Ah, holla! I see you looking. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna have our fun. We're gonna do what we want to do. And like I said, these folks on the internet, they're all super fans. You know, like I'm gonna be out here in reality. You know what I mean? And when they see me, they're gonna be like, "Ah, it's Tyree Sneed. Can I have your autograph? Please give me your autograph." That's the truth. That's how it is. You know, I'm aging backwards. I look younger every day. I am the boss and the king and the Don Dada. And it's just that simple. I am not Rob Rack. Ah! Ah! That's too funny. Oh, Rob Rack, oh, Rob Rack, Rack, oh, Rob Rack, oh, Rob Rack, Rack. All right, let's see here. Cheer for me, my wonderful crowd, my fans. So, like I said, we just keep on building and moving forward. And I'm on to something here. I'm building something very real. And, that's the thing. This is real, bro. This is not fake. You know, like they're gonna have to offer me some deals. They're gonna have to put some deals on the table, and I'll be negotiating them. You know what I mean? Make sure I read everything. Everything we do is through God. You understand? Everything we do is righteous and the right way. And it's just that simple. So, yeah, I feel like I'm running a little bit better already because I've been doing it a little. I think, which is pretty cool. Right? Like I said, I'm the real thing, and this is the reality that America really should know exists at this point, and they want to pretend in front. We all know the truth. We outside. We outside. We're outside like every day. I don't know what other folks are doing. Ugh. Like I said, I want you to donate to me today. That's what I want. Oh, 100%. I want you folks to donate and show your support. That's right. You should be supporting me. And if not, I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to keep on moving forward. I'm sorry. It's just that Rob Rack situation is just hilarious. Like it's absolutely epic. Like I'm telling you, they can't hold it together. Can get right. They can get right. I told you what it is, boy. That's what I'm saying. See, all that faking and fronting and flogging, like, bro, that's the number one thing you don't do. That's no. See, you have the game backwards, brother. That's what I'm saying. You got all your priorities misconstrued. You want to be someone on YouTube so bad, are you? Good. And who's the actual celebrity, right? Who's the actual celebrity that runs the streets and is the king of the world? Helsin. That's right. That's what you will refer to me as now. Helsin. Like I said, it is what it is. You know, you told me I'm the reincarnated game master. I could be all these things. I think that one makes the most sense. That, and I still think I have a lot in common with Achilles, but I think it was a couple of them. I really do. I mean, I think it's always been me. Like God said, like, why would God tell me it's you? It's always been you. Like, always been you. Like that could mean like past lifetimes. Always been me. You know what I'm saying? If he said it's you, it's always been you. Like, that's what that sound like. You feel me? That sound like it was me, and I've fulfilled this role for eternity, all of time. I come right back or whatever. Like that would make sense. Because if you have the real deal for God, I mean, he's probably going to select one soul to do it, and to be that. And it's crazy because I'm a real peaceful, nice guy. You know what I mean? But I'm an expert when it comes to this stuff. It's all, I'm the best. Best in the business, best in the game. There's no competition and never will be. And, it just is what it is. Feel me? It just is what it is. So, like I said, I don't even know what to tell you folks. You know what I mean? This is different what we own. Nobody's ever done any of this before. Ever. I've never seen it. I mean, not in our time. Not anytime soon within these generations. So this generation is really lucky that they get to see this and witness it firsthand. We'll never see something like this again. Ever. Making history, biblical history at that. And like I said, it's all 100% real. That's why we have to train. That's why we get right. But yeah, I think folks are in their feelings. You're in your feelings. All about the feelings. Oh, feelings. When you're in your feelings. In your feelings today. All about the feeling. And you're feeling today. And you're feeling. Got the feeling, got a feeling, saying hi, got a feeling, don't know, got a feeling, hey, 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 got the feeling, got the feeling, said I got a feeling, no, got a feeling, hey, 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 hey. But yeah, like I said, it's just hilarious, man. It's absolutely hilarious the kind of power I have. Because I'm the bat, the big old bat, the big old bat who controls and runs everything around you. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's that's the thing. I had a reading too came out and it said what I was already thinking, and it was saying, God's plan is way bigger than what your preference may be. You know, I mean, it's not my preference. My preference is whatever God has for me and wants for me, because I know God knows best for me, truly. So I mean, we not getting away from the Batman thing ever. I mean, that's a part of this, and it's a major part of really this whole Helsin thing that I'm building. So it's completely integral to what we're doing. It was always a part of it. Um, but I think that's kind of cool. Like that he has another identity. I think it meshes and matches perfectly. Like I said, nobody's ever done this. This is all newfound territory. You know what I mean? And when I get the money, it's going to be awesome because I can, gather and get all the resources I need, without holding back at all. Um, I'm going to be a force. I mean, the real thing, not no fake stuff. I mean, I'm going to be a force, and that's what folks have to understand. Like, all this was preparation to get me ready, you know, for everything else to come. Um, just me, man. This wasn't acting. It wasn't guessing. I knew my purpose, man. God spoke to me, and I answered God's calling, and I knew. I figured out who I was. Kept telling me, "Remember who you are. Remember who you are." I mean, when you got stuff like that going on, and it's real, and you get messages and downloads from God constantly talking about remember who you are. That's that's stuff you see in movies. This really happened. All of it's happening right in front of you. Went through a real transformation. Um, it's been crazy. The whole journey has been surreal and superhuman, supernatural, and just amazing. So, you know, oh man, we'll get that in a minute. But yeah, like, what was I saying? I don't know, man. I just can't wait to have the money. Don't really care about money, but like I said, would like to be able to do more and have more. And it's, downloads are talking about that too. It said you got to get ready to, be at that point. And I am ready. I'm ready to accept it the right way, gracefully. And I'm extremely grateful, you know, like beyond words, but God already told me, like, when it comes, don't say anything. You know what I mean? So I might play it kind of low key, but I mean, this has been nonstop. I mean, I'm talking back to back to back. This is how the downloads come in, and it'll be weeks at a time, months at a time. It'll be years at a time, and it's just continuing to lead up and lead up. And it's like, for me, it's really hard because I'm like, well, when is it going to happen? But God keeps saying, trust in His timing. So I do, and I need to and have to. God's timing is divine and perfect. So I don't know, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we just continue to move forward, and that's about it. You know what I mean? Like I said, folks know what it is with me, man. Folks know I'm the boss. Feel me? No, there it is right there. Well, I'm not getting it. That's weird. I didn't think I'd be this close. And look, they don't even stop. They just keep going. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they have rearview mirrors. They see someone walking, but it's all good because I'm not going to do it today anyway. I'm not going over there. I'd rather just do this, get it out the way, and get back. I'm kind of tired still. I got a couple of things I got to do today, so that's the thing. Like every day, I have some viable options, man. I got a lot that I'm working on. These projects are very real, I have a lot that I'm doing, but yeah, there's going to be some elements I'm going to incorporate here along the way that I got to see about for YouTube and all that. But I mean, people are going to be like, whoa, like around the corner here, when I get the money, y'all are going to start realizing this dude's really not joking. Like, I never was. I haven't joked about anything. Everything's been 100% real and who I truly am. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, folks know I'm genuine, but when I get this money, I'm going to be building and inventing and creating, you know, things that the world has never really seen. And I'm for real. I mean, that's the purpose. So this is all serious business over here. And, it's hilarious to me. Y'all have no idea how real it is, but I don't know. Like I said, keep on pushing forward, trucking forward. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's freezing, man. How is it this hot? Hey, just a minute ago, it was cold as hell. Like, this is crazy, man. It's hot as hell now. It's kind of hard on the system, man. Back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, man, we got folks and they feelings. We gonna keep on succeeding. We gonna keep getting our money. I don't know about you. I don't know what y'all been doing lately. It's like I never have time to do anything, man. I really want to, delve into some more research. It's a lot of things I'm trying to figure out that I want to teach myself, but that's the point. Like what I'm on now, next, I mean, with this mechanical engineering and stuff for real independently, you have no idea, bro. Like, you have no idea. Like, I'm really the real thing, dude. That's why it's so funny. Because, like, they think, they know I'm real, but, folks want to front and pretend and act like they don't know. how real I am. Everything I've done has been completely real. And I do it right in front of everybody. I'm a gangster. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, dude's like a Rob Rack. I mean, it's cute at most. That's all I get to say. It's cute. You know, it's a good act. You know, like that act didn't fly though, did it? That act didn't work too well. Just like acting, in reality, acting in the street. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. You're making no sense. So it's no surprise to me. None of it. It's not a surprise. It's never been a surprise. It's exactly what I figured. I figured all this is exactly what was going to happen. I predicted it all. You know. So I mean, now, mind you, because see, all yet, and this is the thing. He's about 5 seconds shy and one move shy of what he can't hold it together, right? So you can see if you just pay attention and you predict behaviors, this is all him by himself. He's the one doing all this. You can see what's coming next, right? And it's just obvious. It's just obvious as hell because that's what happens. Is like they trying to hold it together, and unhinged folks can't hold it together. You know what I mean? So he's trying, and when one thing unravels, it's a domino effect. So first it was the fake relationship, right? And then he was still focused on me with that, and even they were, a fan of my channel and what I do, right? Now he can't make no digital money at all. Like now he's completely wasted all this time, like I said, because he wanted to come on here and talk about let's have fun, right? Exactly my point. And y'all weren't having any fun. You were just listening to music and sitting there, bro. Like, is you serious? What? This is why, saying things that aren't there, right? Delusion doesn't work. This is pure proof. Yeah. It's not what happened. Everything that you're saying is not reality. It doesn't exist. And it never happened. You're not a street dude. What are you talking about, man? See? Like, no. That's clearly the problem here. That folks go online and perpetrate and pretend there's something they're not. Right? Come on. It makes crystal clear sense why folks are speaking on it and why I'm talking. Like, come on, bro. I'm the real deal, man. It's about respect. You know what I mean? If you don't come from this, you don't do that, bro. You don't go on the internet and start talking and saying you're something you're not, right? Come on, dude. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, dude's been going in and out of prison forever, right? Kind of seems like, right? Just, never succeeds. Constant, nonstop failure. And that's them folks. Me, all I do is succeed and win. So, like I said, you can feel any way about it, that's it. You know what I mean? Oh, there's nothing you can do. You got to watch me succeed. Yeah. So, like I said, he won't make no digital money. You understand? And like I said, that's what we're all here to do. We came on here to make money, did we not? That's what everybody came on here to do. They had to build their own little fake ecosystem, right, with an illegal establishment and start donating to each other so they could barely get by. Balling on a budget. It's ridiculous, bro. Too funny. But when I need donations because everything I went through and I've won the entire time and made every right move, right? And I had to spend all my money, right? And kept making money back and had to spend it, just had to do what I had to do. And I'm in a great position in reality, right? And everything is beautiful, everything's gorgeous, right? I mean, But them, that's not their situation. Not even close. In fact, it's completely the opposite of that. That's why folks are in their feelings. It's never changed, man. It's always been the same. But yeah, I said what it was. I said, like, it's not gonna work like that, bro. That's right. Can't make no digital money like that out here perpetrating. The hell is that? You just can't. Feel me? You feel me, Kathy? Come on, man, cooperate. This thing can't figure out which way it wants to go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what a brown hell? At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars. Oh, I love it. Surprised me. Actually, I need to drink a little bit of that water. But yeah, like I said, it's easy money. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're going to continue pushing forward. We're going to continue to succeed and look good while doing it, right? Because we all know, right, that I am the real you know what symbol of YouTube. That's right. Everybody knows that, brother. Come on now. Said what? You? You of all people, Robert? Come on. You're not serious now. Uh, ah, ah. So, like I said, nobody can come close. Nobody could ever hold a candle to you, boy, because I am Tyree Demigod Sneed. That's right. Hello, mere mortals. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell them. I said no. They never believed me or listened to me. I'm right there in front of them. We're looking at Batman, and I'm telling them no. Like right next to him. Like no, you don't understand. Like I'm really Batman. They don't listen. Like think I'm kidding around. Like I ain't copying nothing. They copied me ahead of time. Them folks was on it. They knew that prophecy coming. Yeah, that I'm the real deal, so it's all about me. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, come on, man. You know what it is? Y'all folks know exactly what it is, man. That's what folks do, especially in this generation. Try to act like they don't know what's up. Y'all know what's up, man. Man. Stop that. Stop that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, I wonder how that church group feel now. I can imagine. I wonder how they feeling seeing me succeed even more. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. This is like a race. And I told y'all, I said, well, remember I said they the hare, I'm the tortoise. The hare's running laps and the tortoise is just inching along like I am. And I said, you go ahead, hare. Right? You know, because I'm slow and I'm moving slow and slow progress. I said, you go ahead, Hare. And that Hare thought he was running circles around me and acting like he doing something and all this silly nonsense that don't mean nothing. And, you know, dealing with threes instead of tens out here. All right. Want to talk about that? Not even threes, more like ones. Like that's the thing, bro. Like folks know, like I've traveled, I've been around, like you know what I mean. Like you know, I did my thing, and I'm very blessed, man. I'm very blessed, lucky, highly blessed, highly favored. Goody, good in the book. Oh man, I'm tired. Uh, but I don't know, man. I don't even know what to tell y'all. Like, I mean, we tried to help. We tried to give you folks the right advice. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen to your boys. So I mean, it is what it is. So now you're gonna have to just sit back and you know watch me succeed. And that's what it is. That's my story. That's my story. Is what's so funny to me, you know, is how you know folks be really like tripping, like folks like, and it be strangers too. Folks just be on whatever they on, and they feel some way. Like, okay, that's my job. See, they don't even understand the situation at any point. My job is to do that. That's been my job this entire time. My job is to say the truth that people may not want to hear. Right? So if folks is losing it and they unhinged and they, I'm coming undone. I wait. Then I'm doing my job, right? And there ain't nothing nobody can do because I'm me. See, that's the difference. They always try to take it and take the energy and shift it. It's just like out here. They do the same thing down here, man. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious, bro. That's what they do because they just feel some way by my mere presence, by my energy, because it's already there. I told these folks, I said, no, you don't understand. Like in my everything I talked about, you could trace my whole radio career back. Everything would led up to this. I said, no, like I really believe, like in my lineage, there's like a vampire element. Like there's something in our DNA you don't understand that's different. Folks thought I was talking or wanted to act like they thought I was talking. I think they knew it was the truth, but they wanted to pretend. Like, oh yeah, yeah, whatever, Tyree. Here he is talking again. Look at him talking. That Batman's always talking. What they said. And now you're seeing that it's real, and now you're seeing everything I told you come to fruition and come true. So, like I said, pretty cool if you ask me. Right? I'm the day walker, the real thing. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, do folks really think I'm concerned? Not really, because this is my career field. This is what I really do. I don't take no L's. All I do is win. You're the great Sam Gerard. That's right. I'm saying the quote again. You're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. I win. I always win, man. I win without trying. I keep trying to tell you this. If you would just listen, it would really help y'all out. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, so they don't make no digital money. So what are they even gonna do now? You gonna sit in in a Roach Motel and talk to yourself? Man, that must suck, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you notice how like people don't want to be around that energy. Told you. Everything I said is a fact. Told you. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta just face reality. That's the only time things get better. That's why with me, that's why y'all always talking, right? And it's always, whatever, fake stuff, stuff that doesn't exist, right? That's the point, because you don't like dealing with reality. But I face reality every day. Like I said, the way I am is grown. The way I am is the way you're supposed to be. There ain't nothing wrong with me. Everything's right with me. I'm exactly the way you're supposed to be. And I'm a role model for the youth and for everybody to follow. And you should be looking up and admiring me and listening and learning something by watching me. And nobody could ever tell you different. Don't let no one tell you different. That's reality. So, like I said, you can't have their mentality. You know what I mean? You're not going to win like that. You want to win? You're gonna have to be grown. You're gonna have to face reality, right? You're gonna have to quit running from your problems, and you're gonna have to man up and stand up, right? Right? And be a man. Like that's my thing. Whatever other folks got going on, that's nothing to do with me. That's a waste of my time. I focus on what I got going on myself. It's about what I create. You know what I mean? Whatever I'm doing, that's me. I'm doing what's right, standing on business. You feel me? Like I said, we know where we at, man. You know what I mean? It's like what? Like, come on, man. I'm not a fan of Snoop at all. He's responsible for everything that happened with Tupac, but I mean, even he went to the West Coast or whatever, East Coast, and said that fakes he was fronting on stage. That was all fake, so he could pretend. Talking about y'all ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. You ain't got no love. You ain't got no love. We know where we at. We know where we at. Like hell, I wasn't there. I bet a whole bunch of people like me weren't there because what the hell would you be around there for? Like, people don't even understand. Like, all y'all's fake rap careers and stuff. Like, none of that stuff was a good look. Like, none of it. Y'all really be acting like you on something. Like, that's the thing. They just every day I see the same folks talking about, yeah, we balling, we shining, we doing a thing. They do it down here trying to copy in front. Like, first of all, that ain't even you. That don't come from you. And these folks for sure don't come from. They act like they invented something, like they invented balling. I got it tatted on me. I'm sorry, but what? Who made all this money? Me. You see me, right, on the camera? Like, we got nothing in common, little homie. Like, what is you talking about? You was shining and balling when? When? I said, what? Balling? Bro, I can go on YouTube and see 8 million, videos, and it's completely the opposite of what you talk about. Like, that's what I'm saying. They just always about, yeah, like, that's how folks are. Like, yeah, we shining. We shining, but who really shining? Right? We shining. We balling. We making money. We making dough. We the only folks making money. Right? Money. We get that money. We gonna get on a mic and we gonna talk, because when we talk, we get paid. Because nobody else talk to get paid. But here I am talking and getting paid. See what I'm saying? Act like you invented hustling. We invented words. We gonna trip over words. Oh, we invented that word. Come to me. Oh, we invented that music. Really? You ain't never heard of Spade Cooley and Tex Ritter? Because my dad used to listen to them on tape cassettes. Those were the first rappers. Everything that we created, other folks had to try to copy and emulate. And that's just facts. So I'm the pioneer. So you see what I'm saying? How the perception is adjusted and shifted in society, because especially with all these millennials, because they don't know what the hell they talking about. So they just lost, and that whole generation, right, including the older folks, whoever, thinks that they make sense. Like, brother, you don't even know, your real history. Everything you've been taught is a lie. That's what they do. They got an answer for everything. I talk about a fact. Oh, well, this happened too. I mean, first of all, listen to your logic. Even if it did, you're not making a statement. And no, it didn't. You just literally read some nonsense that doesn't exist and never happened. My family has books. I'm talking about so many books, and they're so huge. It's unreal. I remember them showing them to me. It might have been here in Texas somewhere. And there's books of our history. I mean, you're talking about there's folks in my family with wealth, okay, that I just don't know very well. There's folks in my family with money, okay. There's been some folks with some serious money. There's cattle ranchers still. There's people with full-fledged companies. And that's what I keep wondering and thinking is like, is this really going to happen? Like, the way, the depiction is that what's going to happen? Like, I don't know. Cause there was Sneed, there's Wayne Enterprises, right? And it was a company. And I remember being in the companies, some of them when I was younger. So it just makes me wonder and makes me think, you know what I mean? Um, so I don't know. Like, if I had wealth like that, man, boy, and I could see it happening. I mean, it really is a possibility. But if I had wealth like that, I mean, I don't even know, bro. You're talking about so much money. I mean, that's what God said. God keeps talking. God said it's going to be too much. He said you're going to have too much money. I was see saying I'm going to have so much I don't know what to do with. But like that company thing, that would be awesome. That would be the main element if because I'd be the CEO. It'd be just like with Wayne Enterprises. I would be the CEO, I guess chairman, CEO of the company. I'd be the boss, and it'd be my company, and I'd run it. And that's the thing. I would do exactly what the depiction said. Remember when he says, applied sciences caught my eye, right? Because in the company, I guess there's some department, or we would create one. I'm sure it's already there because it's the whole prophecy and depiction. And there'd be that department where you can actually build, and then we get into the mechanical engineering. So while I'm, the CEO of the company, I'm literally behind the scenes, being the real Batman. That's some serious stuff, bro. That's what folks don't get is that's where we're headed. Like you see me building because that's what God is teaching me. I understand every phase of this. He's teaching me how to build. Like I said, the Batman thing is never going anywhere. It's just that, to me, this is my like identity. Like I like it. Like Helsin is where it's at. Like, you know what I mean? And it makes perfect sense with who I am and what I do. I'm gonna try to stick with it. You know what I mean? Like I love the Batman thing. I love who I am. You know what I mean? But I'm a combination of things, you know? And that's the thing. It links in together. It's all part of it. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. We do this in stages and we keep evolving. And it's really all I got to say right now. You know what I mean? So much love, nothing but respect and love over here for everybody, right? Remember, forgiveness is for you, not them. And like I said, now these folks, they got to sit there and regardless, they got to, know that I'm succeeding. And a lot of them have to watch me succeed. So it is what it is. Keep watching. All right. I'll be back. I got world records to set. Easy money.